Hello Aries, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your bonus reading for the second half of October. I hope you guys are doing well. This is a general reading, guys. It's not going to resonate with every single person. Please do take from this what makes sense for you and release what doesn't. If you're interested in your own personal private reading, that info is down below, and I will include a link to all of the decks and creators that you see here, Aries. All right, so what we're going to be focusing on here today is technically, are you fated to be together with this person? Are you guys meant to live this life together, or is it really truly time to say farewell to this relationship, regardless of where you're at on this journey? So these are the decks that we'll be using for the focus messages, Aries. The first is the Sands of Time Oracle by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. Then we'll grab a message from the X Oracle and the Arrows of Love Oracle by Mystic Moon. This one is my self-created one right here in the middle. So let's get started, guys. So typically for this reading, I am focusing on those who are in separation, going through some challenges in your connection. So more so for those of you who are at a distance from one another. And are you fated, or is it time to say farewell? All right, for your first focus message, Aries, let's see. There are boundaries, okay, when it comes to this connection. Either you have put up these boundaries or you're running into these blockages from your person. Okay, so we'll have to add to that, of course. And I forgot to mention this can, of course, be for cross watchers and anyone else who's been guided to tune in here today. All right, guys, so let's continue. Let's see where your person is at. Angels and spirit guides, please. For Aries for this bonus reading, second half of October. What else do we need to know for your second focus message here? I'm guided to this card. We're perfect for each other, and you know it. Okay, this is what they are wanting you to know right now, Aries, that regardless of the boundaries, regardless of the distance, the time apart, that they still see you guys as perfect for one another. Do you feel the same way is the big question here. All right, so let's grab your third focus message here from the Arrows of Love deck. Angels and spirit guides for Aries. All right, last focus message. This one is grabbing my attention. We've got rose-colored glasses, so it's very important to really see things for what it is rather than what we want to see. You know, it's very important to see things from a stance of reality rather than illusion or fantasy. So we'll take a look and see how all of this ties in together. So what we do know for now is that there are boundaries. There's a barrier of some sort that's standing in the way of the two of you coming together right now. It's very important to really face the real issues of what ultimately drove a wedge between the two of you, and your person really coming through, letting you know we're perfect for each other, and they want you to acknowledge that. They truly believe this. Okay, so let's add to this. Let's see what else. This is another deck by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. This is called Fated Love. Fated Love Oracle. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aries. For this bonus for the second half of October. What else do we need to know, please, angels and spirit guides, for Aries? Opposites. Okay. Opposites attract. You guys are still drawn to one another, perhaps. We have manifesting coming through as well. I mean, clearly, Aries, they see you as someone who is perfect for them. They want to be able to manifest this back into union and get rid of these boundaries. All in divine timing, okay? And look at the card right after that. We've got reconciliation, okay? So in time, Aries, it appears that this manifestation of a reconciliation certainly is possible. We have tough love, okay? So perhaps, certainly, you guys have had those tough moments in this partnership, or this could be how they were with you, that whole tough love vibe, or that's how you were with them. This could also be an indication here that this has been a really tough journey for you both since you have been in separation. We have lusting for you. They're lusting after you, perhaps, Aries. They're still very much attracted to you. Interesting. But look at this. We have the other woman. Okay, so for some of you guys, there was a third party situation here, and perhaps that's the boundary that needs to be put up in order to get rid of the other woman. And for some of you guys, it might be the other man. So take it for how it resonates for your situation. But when it comes to the two of you, Aries, look at this. Here it is. This is a fated love. You guys were destined to fall in love in this lifetime. You were. Yes, you guys are not together right now, but clearly divine timing is at play here to bring this reconciliation to reality, bring it to fruition here. Okay, so let's add to this. This is the Fire and Ice Lenormand deck. This is by my soul sister, Angelic Revelation 144. So let's add to this, Aries, and let's do a little bit more digging here when it comes to this connection for this bonus reading. It does appear that you guys are fated to be together in this lifetime, regardless of where you guys are at. It's a part of your destiny to reconcile. You guys are actually perfect for each other. Maybe your person didn't realize this at the time, especially if you're dealing with a masculine, my feminines, and, you know, was lusting, for example, after another woman, when in fact, you represent their perfect match. We have number 14, Fox. A false, manipulative, devious person. You know, that could have been how your person was with you, Aries, especially if there were infidelities in the partnership, which clearly there was. But look at this. We've got Clover coming through now. A very happy surprise falling right below manifesting. So even though clearly you guys have hit a bit of a rough patch here in this relationship that drove a wedge between the two of you, which more than likely is infidelity, cheating, third-party situation, there might be a few surprises up the road here when it comes to the two of you, and all in due time, guys, to bring this back together. And then we've got House, the House, number 4, moving in together, falling right below divine timing. So in time, Aries, what's coming through here is that you guys will get back together because you're destined to reconnect. And perhaps your person has a very happy surprise as to how to manifest all of this. They want to be able to move in with you and share a home and build a life with you. Look at the next message. Engagement ring. Harmony, union, partnership, and proposal falling right below reconciliation. Unbelievable, you guys. And then we've got seduction coming in next. Romantic surprises, passionate encounters, and deep intimacy. My gosh. So that's a couple of messages coming through here, Aries, letting you know that there's a happy surprise, romantic surprises that are coming in for you. And for some of you, that surprise could be an engagement ring. Whoa, that's amazing. Amazing. What else, please, angels and spirit guides? We have Sith. I believe that's how you pronounce this. Number 10, Sith. Precise, sharp, and clear. This could be the masculines, you know, finally seeing things clearly as to what it is that they need to do. to bring about this reconciliation, to be able to manifest all of this going on here, to ensure commitment and a happy outcome in this relationship. And look at this. The progression of these cards is amazing. We've got union coming in now. Remember, we've got the engagement ring right here. And now we've got union, which represents hands joined in marriage. So I really feel here, Aries, that your person, especially my feminines tuning in, your masculine is perhaps ready to propose marriage. They're ready to commit. They're ready to build a life with you, to move in, share a home. There are happy and romantic surprises that are represented here. The desire is still here. You guys are perfect for each other. And then we've got flowers. Engagement, union, marriage, flowers. Love, passion, and appreciation. More flowers. Okay, so for some of you guys, I really do feel there is a potential for marriage here through a reconciliation in time. So have some patience for this to manifest, Aries, because it looks quite promising here. So let's add some tarot to this. This is my tarot teacher for those who are not familiar with this deck. I did create it for those who are interested in learning how to read tarot for yourselves. And it's made very easy because it contains upright and reversed meanings for each card. So if this is something that you're interested in purchasing, that deck shop link is down below, as well as all of the other creators that you see here today. All right, Aries? So let's continue. Let's grab some tarot messages to add to this. You guys have had some challenges, which is why there are boundaries that are up. But moving forward here, this is still a part of your destiny to be with this person. Long-term commitment. We do have the Seven of Swords, which I'm not surprised. So this is picking up off of air energy for some of you. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. This is a card of deception. You know, the other woman, infidelities, a false, manipulative, devious person, fox energy. Not surprised to see this because it is about lies and cheating, a betrayal energy, trickery, getting away with something, risky behavior, someone who is manipulative. It's all a part of the energy of that Seven of Swords. Yep, it is. What else, please, for Aries? Angels and spirit guides. We do have the Four of Cups, which is picking up off of water energy for some of you. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This represents disconnectedness, a missed opportunity. Okay, so maybe that's how your person is feeling, like they missed an opportunity with you to be together with you. There's a lot that they're contemplating at this time. They're fantasizing perhaps about you and what it would be like to come back together with you. They've tapped into their regrets over what's happened here. They could have also been very depressed over what's happened. That could be you as well, Aries, if that's how it affected you. But, you know, this time apart has really allowed this person to reevaluate the situation, to see things from a different perspective, maybe. You know, they recognize that there hasn't been a whole lot of movement here because maybe you've blocked them somehow. You've set up these boundaries, these walls around yourself so that they can't penetrate that, which is totally understandable if they ended up hurting you through infidelity and trust was broken. You know, there's a particular window of opportunity to be able to break down these walls. So they have to take action to be able to fix this with you, Aries, because if they don't, then they're missing out on coming back together with you because it comes down to divine timing and they have to be ready to be able to manifest this reconciliation as well as all of these beautiful messages coming through. A happy surprise, moving in together, harmony, union, partnership, proposal, engagement rings, romantic surprises. I mean, it's all such beautiful energy. The deep intimacy that you guys have shared, you can have that again. There's a potential for a reunion here for sure that could lead towards marriage. And then we've got the Three of Wands here, which is your own energy. Aries, looking ahead, that's what you're doing. You want to be able to grow from this experience to move on. onward, you know, forward and onward, whatever that saying is, you know, getting rid of that stagnant energy of the Four of Cups and moving forward and making better choices. This is a card of expansion and rapid growth. So I feel when your person is ready, or maybe when you're both ready, you guys can truly create movement to come together here. And look at this card. There's your Ten of Cups. There is your marriage card right there. Another card of reunions and fulfillment and dreams that are meant to come true between the two of you. The love connection is truly very magnetic here. This is somebody that wants to marry you someday, somebody that wants to commit to you. There's this very strong soul bond that you share. If you did share a home with this person at one point in time, the Ten of Cups does represent a homecoming, somebody that's coming back home. And then we've got the Lovers card right here, okay? So picking up off of Gemini energy specifically, the love between the two of you, it's very deep. It's very special. It's one of a kind. And it's very romantic in nature. The sexual chemistry, the sexual attraction, it's here. You know, I mean, look at the energy of this seduction card. It's pretty hot and steamy, you know? It's very magnetic. Deep intimacy, passion. The Lovers card is all about restoring harmony, partnerships, union. It's also a card of choices and decisions. And those choices eventually will be made when the time is right. It's interesting that we've got the Nine of Wands here, which is more of your own fire energy, Aries, because the Nine of Wands is a card of boundaries, and that perhaps you're very guarded at this time because this hurt you, it wounded you. And you've learned from this. You've learned from your past failures in this relationship, and perhaps your person has learned as well. The Nine of Swords. Fear, anxiety, insomnia, nightmares, deep unhappiness that you might have felt, or your person could have felt this as well. This is another card letting us know that someone was very depressed over how things played out here and that they were really unable to cope. You know, staying up late at night and just really just tapped into fears and anxieties. Unable to just rest their mind, perhaps. It's a very traumatic energy from that Nine of Swords. But we've got the Wheel of Fortune here, Aries, falling in your favor. You know, this reading is all about fate. Whether it's possible for two people to come back together or stay together. And the Wheel of Fortune is here to remind you that this person is your destiny. This represents good luck, good karma, changes that need to happen. A new cycle coming in for you. The Wheel of Fortune represents inevitable fate here. And we already know this is a fated love for you and the person that you're thinking about. So things are going to change for the better here. And where is that going to lead you? Towards this Two of Cups, which is unbelievable, amazing. Unity, love, partnership, connection, the compatibility between the two of you. Another card tapped into harmony, another card tapped into a potential marriage, the mutual attraction between the two of you. It's reflected off of this card, and another soulmate vibe coming through. And then we've got the Ace of Pentacles. So money matters, abundance, manifestation, that looks good as well. But this is offering you manifestation and stability in your love life as well when it comes to your person, Aries. It looks so incredibly positive. It's really nice. So it's really coming through, yes, that you guys are fated to live this life together. Yes, you guys have broken up at one point in time. You went into separation. There were some challenges that you had to deal with. There were, you know, there's the other woman, deception, infidelity. That was a part of what broke you guys up. But I feel, based off of what's presenting itself here, that's a thing of the past, and your person really wants to be able to live their life with you. Okay? So let's add to this. This is the Divine Feminine Confessions deck by Bridget of Divine Essentials. Let's see what else. Okay, feminines, what do you want to say to your masculine? What do you want to say to your masculine at this time? Every time I think about giving up and moving on, you show back up and reset my emotions and love. It's like you know. And maybe your masculine does know. Maybe your masculine is picking up off of that, my feminines. Because they really want to reconcile with you. Next message. I'm not sure why the universe keeps bringing us back together, but I have a feeling it's for something bigger than us. Yes, it is. That's because it's fated. The universe knows. And so does your person, that you guys are perfect for each other, that you guys are a perfect match. Look at the next card, soulmates. This person represents a soulmate bond. Wow. What else, please, angels and spirit guides? For Aries. Whoops. I wish you could see yourself through my eyes. You are all I've ever wanted. So you still desire your masculine. I get nervous because you're so impressive. So there's something about your masculine that really impresses you, my feminines. And there's also just something about the connection that, you know, it's the type of nervousness I feel where you get butterflies in your stomach, that you can't wait to be with this person, or that it just excites you that they're around you. That's what I'm getting from that. So let's grab some messages from the masculine here. And let's take a look and see what presents itself. So this is my Thinking Man Oracle. This is the Volume 2 deck. So let's grab some dialogue from the Divine Masculine now. Angels and spirit guides for Aries for this bonus reading. Wow, there we go. Please answer. It's me. So your masculine, my feminines, might be wanting to reach out, trying to call you, but if they're running into these boundaries because you've blocked them, they're unable to get through. It's like, please answer, it's me. They might have even gone to visit you where you live, and maybe they rang the doorbell, and maybe you were home but you didn't answer. You know, however way that's represented. Let me be your Prince Charming. And you could have also found your masculine to be very charming, feminines. Next message. We were best friends. I love you. I need you. I miss you. Will you let me come back to be your best friend again? So my feminines, you know, it's totally your choice. Are you ready to let this masculine be your best friend again? And if not, maybe that's why we've got divine timing at play here. So you have to honor the fact that you're not ready, and that's okay. Because ultimately we're focusing on the destination, and the destination looks pretty good. 10 of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, 2 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Amazing stuff. We've got a very happy surprise. You guys moving in together, sharing a home, an engagement ring, a potential for marriage truly coming through. Since you've left, I've forgotten what making love feels like. Since you've left, I've tried to move on, but my body knows the difference between making love and just having sex. And maybe when it came to this other woman, that's all it was. It was just sex, and it didn't mean anything. as cliche as that sounds, you know, it happened. It is what it is. But when it comes to those intimate moments where it really matters, where it's just not sex and it's making love to somebody that you actually care for and love, that is what this masculine is talking about. I've never known anyone as beautiful inside and out. I'm completely enamored and obsessed with you. Okay? So those are the messages, my feminines, from the masculine. Still loves you, still needs you, still misses you, wants to be your best friend again. Enamored with you, obsessed with you. Wants to be your Prince Charming once again. Okay, so let's add to this, Aries, with some additional messages from my Heart and Soul Love Oracle deck. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Aries for this bonus reading for the second half of October. What else do we need to know? Look at this. Okay, look at this. Commitment. Look at this. Different deck. Same picture. That's no accident. Okay, I really feel here, Aries, your person's ready to commit. So this card says, who would have thought one day, one smile, one person could change another's path? A shared vision, a shared destiny, a shared love that will last beyond this lifetime. I'm telling you, you guys, there's a great potential for marriage here. Kismet, okay, destiny, fate. You and I were two lost souls destined to meet in this lifetime. It doesn't matter how many wrong turns or choices we've made before we came into each other's lives. All that matters is that in the end, we got it right. We found each other. And you will find each other again, Aries. I'm truly feeling this. We have peace. I just want to feel peace in my heart, but that's never going to happen as long as we're apart. I know we had to let each other go due to circumstances beyond our control, but I will never stop wanting you. Please don't stop hoping that someday we can find our way back to each other. You are my serenity. It's such beautiful energy here, guys. This card says more. I was sure what we had wasn't the love I was looking for, that it was something that I could find with someone else who could offer me more. More love, more sex, more of everything I was looking for. Someone who had more, wanted me more, needed me more. Now there's nothing more I want than to come back to the someone who had it all to begin with. You. Is it too late? Is what they want to know, Aries. And that's why we've got divine timing right here. And last message, we have voyage. This has been a fantastic voyage between you and I. I can't wait to share more days and nights with you, always enjoying each other's company. There are no awkward silent moments. There never has been. You're my favorite adventure, and I'm ready for more. Oh my gosh. These are such beautiful messages here, Aries, when it comes to this connection. So it looks pretty clear that yes, you guys are destined to be together in this lifetime. Fated to come back together. All right, so let's add to this with some messages from the Journey of Love, Volume 1 and 2. Another deck by Bridget of Divine Essentials. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aries. What else? What else do we need to know? We have synchronicities. I believe it. Number 37 could certainly add up to a 10. 10 is all about completion. Completion of a cycle. This card says reminded of you constantly. Okay, so they might even be seeing signs that remind them of you. We have pedestal, number 40. I admire everything about you. And maybe you really needed to know this, that they really have put you on a pedestal and that there's so much about you that they love and want. Again, we have authentic, number 27. Tell me the truth so I can too. Okay, so there's this need to be really open and honest and truthful with each other. That's crucial because you guys have already dealt with deception and lies. It's time to come forward with the truth and nothing but. Okay, nothing but that. And here we are, look at that, homecoming, number 34. I promise I'll be back soon. So they're coming back. They are coming back to you, Aries. And lastly, we have beauty. They definitely find you to be beautiful, not just on the outside, but the inside as well. Okay? And this card says, everything about you is perfect to me. Sound familiar? We're perfect for each other, and you know it. You guys are coming through as a perfect match here. And maybe you have known that all along. But they certainly believe it. Okay? So it appears, yes, this is a fated connection and they're coming back. Reconciliation in time. Divine timing is at play here. So you got to have some patience to see this through, Aries. Okay? So I'm guided to grab some closing messages from my Heart Songs deck. So if you're not familiar with the songs in this deck, see if you resonate with the lyrics. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aries for this bonus reading for the second half of October. Over and Over Again by Nathan Sykes and Ariana Grande. I love this song. So this song, the lyrics reads, from the way you smile to the way you look, you capture me unlike no other. From the first hello, yeah, that's all it took. And suddenly we had each other. And I won't leave you. Always be true. 1 + 1, 2 for life. You see? They're ready to commit. They're ready to be true to you. They know that you guys have been on a rough journey with deception and lies from infidelities and third-party situations. They get it now, you know? The next song, Until Your Love Comes Back Around by RTZ. I can't get my feet back on the ground and things won't ever be the same. I hope you're thinking about me, though I don't wish you any pain. But if you miss me like I miss you, darling, you must be living in the rain. You know? So if you guys miss each other, you're both kind of having to deal with that dark looming cloud over you until you guys are able to bring this back together. And I feel there's a really good chance that that can happen here between you and this person, Aries. I Was Born to Love You by Queen. So take a chance with me. Let me romance with you. I'm caught in a dream and my dreams come true. So hard to believe this is happening to me. An amazing feeling coming through. And I really feel, you know, this is such a happy song. I feel that they were born to love you in this lifetime and they want that again. And I'm feeling for your person. They recognize that they messed up and that they're willing to make amends, truly. Look at this next song, guys. Perfect. Again, we're perfect for each other and you know it, you know? And I mean, we already had the other card that came through with the reference to perfect. And so this is the song Perfect by Ed Sheeran. I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass. We're listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, but you heard it, darling. You look perfect tonight. And again, they find you to be really a beautiful person, not just physically, but on the inside as well. Your beauty shines through. And perhaps this is how you feel about them as well. You know, it's nice to be attracted to somebody from the outside, but it's even nicer to be attracted to someone for what they have to offer on the inside. And I really feel that you guys are meant to be, that you are perfect for each other. And the universe will find a way to bring you guys back into each other's lives. Okay, so you gotta trust in divine timing, the universe's time frame, that you guys will be able to manifest a very happy reunion and reconciliation here, Aries. So that's what I've got for you. Yes, you guys are fated to be together in this lifetime. So just hang in there and just allow the universe to do its thing and to remove these boundaries so that you can be free to be together. All right, guys, so that's what I've got. And if you're interested in your own personal private reading, that information is down below. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in. I'll see you next time.